Example number 1. A car starts from rest and accelerates to a velocity of 120 meters per second in 1 minute. It then moves with this speed for 40 seconds and finally decelerates uniformly to rest after another 2 minutes. Draw a graph for the motion and hence calculate Roman 1. The distance traveled from the graph. Roman 2. The total time taken for the whole motion. Data given. A car starts from rest, then its lowest velocity is equal to 0 meter per second. Highest velocity, which is equal to 120 meters per second, time 1, which is equal to 1 minute, which is equal to 60 seconds, time 2, which is equal to 40 seconds, and time 3, which is equal to 2 minutes, which is equal to 120 seconds. Solution: velocity time graph. Velocity in meters per second. Time in seconds. A car starts from rest and accelerates to a velocity of 120 meters per second in 1 minute, which is 60 seconds. It then moves with this speed for 40 seconds. The time from this point up to this point is 60 seconds, and from this point up to this point is 40 seconds. Then 60 plus 40 is equal to 100, and finally decelerates uniformly to rest after another 2 minutes, which is equal to 120 seconds. The time from this point up to this point is 100 seconds, and the time from this point up to this point is 120 seconds. 100 plus 120 is equal to 220. Roman 1. Distance traveled is equal to the area under the graph. Area under the graph is equal to a half times the distance from this point up to this point, which is equal to 100 minus 60, which is equal to 40 plus the distance from this point up to this point, which is equal to 220 times the distance from this point up to this point, which is 120. 120 divided by 2 is equal to 60. 40 plus 220 is equal to 260. 1 times 260 times 60 is equal to 15,600. Therefore, the distance traveled from the graph is 15,600 meters. Roman 2, total time is equal to time 1 plus time 2 plus time 3, which is equal to 60 seconds plus 40 seconds plus 120 seconds, which is equal to 220 seconds. Therefore, the total time taken for the whole motion is 220 seconds.